All right, the NCAA basketball tournament is on CBS tonight, so we are going to be late, probably not going on until well after 11 o'clock, so I'm coming to you a little bit earlier than usual so you can get your forecast. We encourage you, of course, to watch the newscast, but I understand if you don't want to stay up too late. Very easy to see what's happening here. Notice where the winds are twisting around a point, and I'll show you that point right here. You see that? That's where high pressure is. When the winds flow out from the center and clockwise in the northern hemisphere, that's high pressure. So let's put the features on and you'll see it. I think I placed it in the right. It's moved a little bit over the past hour or two, but yeah, it's basically right there, just south of Apalachicola, Florida. On the backside of this, we get a south wind in Mississippi. It's going to be sunny. It'll be dry. The humidity will be increasing and temperatures will be going up as we head through the weekend, but it's not going to increase enough that we're going to get any showers. There is going to be a low chance of rain, maybe a spotty shower towards the middle to end of next week, but certainly no major storms headed our way. It's really just going to be a temperature forecast, and now we are transitioning from the cold weather we had on St. Patrick's Day we passed through spring, and it really is going to feel more like summer as we go through this weekend. I mean, we're in the mid-60s at this late hour, and we're only going to drop into the 50s tonight. Now, a little bit cooler in the Pine Belt, and that's where they could drop to near their dew point level, and there could be a little bit of patchy fog in that area. I don't think we're going to see anything like that here. It's also going to be a little bit too windy overnight for that as well. As soon as the sun comes up, if there is any fog out there in our southern counties, it's immediately going to go away, and the rest of the day is going to be sunny and warm with a southwest wind at about 10 miles per hour. Your high temperatures in the mid-80s, about 15 degrees above the normal high of 70 degrees. And nothing's going to change through the weekend because the high pressure is pretty much going to sit exactly where it is. Take a look. Right now, it is to the southeast of us. Notice Saturday it just kind of drifts a little bit to the south, and then by Sunday it drifts a little bit farther to the east towards the west coast of Florida. We are going to see a little bit of a change Monday. It does move to the east of us. We're going to keep a south breeze through Sunday night into Monday morning, but then Monday afternoon a front is going to come in, and notice our winds are going to shift back to the north. There will be a couple of clouds associated with the front, but right now we're not expecting much of anything in the way of rain. It is a weak system. And we're only going to cool down about 5 degrees on average. We're going to go from about 86 to about 80 from Sunday to Monday. So it's really not going to be that much of a cool down. It'll be near 80 for a couple of days. And by the way, that's still 10 degrees above average. So again, not much of a front, and it's not going to come all the way through Mississippi. It may make its way through Jackson. That's why it's going to be a little bit cooler, and winds are going to shift to the north, and it may take a little bit of the humidity out of the air for a day or two, but that's going to be just about it. Morning lows barely change. We're going to be up to about 60 Sunday and Monday mornings, and then we'll dip just a little bit back into the mid to upper 50s after that front comes through. Upper 50s is where we're going to be tonight under fair skies. Tomorrow, sunny, southwest wind, a high temperature at 84, and your sun setting at 13 minutes after 7 o'clock. Sunday's our warmest day, 60 in the morning, 86 in the afternoon. The humidity high enough that we may have to add a degree to the heat index. The record high for March 22nd in Jackson is 88. I believe that was set back in the early 1900s, so it's a pretty old record that is going to get challenged at this point. I don't think we're going to tie or break it, but we've thought that before. We thought that earlier in March, and we smashed a couple of records early in the month. So never say never. We will be close Sunday. Monday, we cool down behind the front. That's going to last through Tuesday morning. Then we start to warm back up. There you see the stray showers. It's going to put in a 10% chance Wednesday and Friday, but most of us won't see anything in terms of rain. We stay dry over the next 8 days, which is good for the last weekend of March. A week from tomorrow, the last Saturday of the month of March, is the Howe's St. Paddy's Day Parade. We are going to be downtown. We're going to do a live show from 9 to 10 o'clock that morning. You can see on 12 News. And then we're going to be streaming the parade live on all of our platforms. So you'll be able to watch the parade as it's happening. We encourage you to go downtown and participate, but if you just want to watch it on TV, you can do that. All right, that is your forecast for tonight. A pretty easy one. It's nice and mild, and no storms headed this way, which is, we appreciate that in the month of March and April. This is the peak of severe weather season in Mississippi. We've had a couple events earlier in the month, but we don't have anything on the horizon. So anytime we can go a whole week in the month of March with no threat of severe weather, that's always good for us. All right, meteorologist Austin Powell is going to be here with your next weather update tomorrow. By the way, there is no early show on Saturday because of NCAA basketball, but we will be here at 9 o'clock on the CW Saturday evening, and then after the games, probably going to be late Saturday night, but the news will probably come on about 11-ish tomorrow night, just like we're going to do tonight. All right, that's it. Have a good weekend, everybody, and I will see you Monday.